Welcome everyone to the SugoiGenZPodcast. I'm your host Sugoi Kai, and I have my co-host with me.
Hello, I'm Angie. I'm the co-host.
Is it?
I thought you were going to introduce me as the editor. Yeah, as the co-host. Is it a rapper? No, co-host.
Alright.
Come on.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel, the red button. Make sure you hit that like button as well. Make sure you hit that post notification again. And we have our guest with us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Mr. Gordon. I am currently at I work at New Visions at MS3 as a dean, and I also run a after school program slash club every Fridays from 2:30 to 3:30 called Hustle and Motivate. Yeah, and I'm happy to be a guest on you guys' podcast today.
It's nice having you out. Alright, so basically, like I've seen that you talked about like your own business, a clothing brand.
Yeah, I have a couple of business. One that I'm currently in the midst of starting, and others that I already started. We could start with the ones that I started already. I have a business called Eastmart 1941, basically for fashion, clothes, apparel, and another business, a beauty business, Eastmart Beauty, basically just selling cosmetics to all ages. And I'm trying to expand under that same entity with different companies. Like I'm trying to get a wine, and I'm trying to open up a space for a rental space for like birthday parties, functions and business meetings and stuff like that. But
Alright,
yeah, I'm really focused with the club right now at the moment too. I want to kind of expand that, take it to different schools and create a whole program behind us to motivate to
That's what you
promote
missed,
young
Kai.
entrepreneurs. Say
You
what?
that
missed
again,
that
Az?
part of it. He missed that part of it because he was late. You missed that part when he was like talking about his shirts, talking about the lip gloss that he was showing off from his daughter.
Yeah,
You missed all of that.
That was
right.
But yeah, Mr. Gordon is helping us. He's like one of the main inspirations and like the support of this club and this podcast. So we had to get him on the show.
Right. I wish I was home so I could actually show you guys some stuff and kind of be more hands on with what I'm doing. But you guys already know and understand what I'm doing. But I know this is gonna be going out to a fuller audience. So
Do you
nice.
have like a website, Instagram, any of that? Because we'll just put it in the description for people to see.
I have an Instagram. I have Instagrams, but it's not up and running for the public as yet. I'm still trying to work on a few things like nicks and knacks. That I want to be perfect. I want to make sure everything is all the way there before I actually put it out to the public. That's one thing. Like
Do you have
everybody is
like,
quick to just put anything out, but you got to make sure you know what you're doing and you perfect your craft before you actually start
that's
business.
true. I'm just saying, like, so if anybody wants to see what you're doing, see like the products that you're talking about, because this is a podcast, they're not going to see our face or anything.
Right, right, right,
So,
right, right, right. For now,
but
I
when
guess
you're
they could.
ready,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But my email, they can reach out to my email is eastmod1941 at yahoo.com.
you can type it in the chat. Kai will paste it.
Okay.
Well, last week we were talking about what Miss Stewart was talking about with me, it was more like, oh, I should put like my creativity out there. She wanted me to do something instead of just doing the podcast, which was kind of funny because I was thinking about something. It's just I don't have the motivation to like put it out there yet. Like I already have my art on a separate Instagram account that I haven't been posting on, and I did a pop up shop to sell my art. It's just now it's like no motivation to do that, but I have like this weird up and coming thing where it's like I'm doing makeup instead of just art. So
Hmm.
that was kind of interesting to talk about with Miss Stewart.
Right. And that kind of came out of nowhere because that means you've been holding out on us this whole time.
I'm
And
sorry. I'm
like
sorry.
cliche, like the club is to hustle and motivate. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you and motivate you to do what you really want to do. And if that was art, you should have made that clear from day one. But it's never too late.
I just wanted to try something new, like a
Right.
podcast. A podcast sounded fun,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
it is. It's been fun so far.
And
So
as
I'm
much
not
as I've
really
spoken to
complaining
you,
about that.
as much as I've have spoken to you
It's
in the
just
past,
Miss Stewart came out of nowhere with that.
yeah, because she really takes it serious. We take it serious. This is not just talk for her. This is like a lifestyle. And
Yeah,
I
she's
want to
doing really
encourage
good.
the new generation to have that motivation. You know, and as much as I've spoken to you in the past, we speak like almost every day in school, and you never ever told me your inspiration in art.
What? Never? I feel
I
like
don't
that's
think I heard.
exaggeration.
I don't know. I didn't heard that from you. I never heard that from you. Trust me. We had long conversations before. I never heard you say art. I'm wrong.
I don't know, because it's been such a
We
long
talk
time
about
since I spoke to you.
music. We talk about
Okay, the
music.
music is fun.
We talk about education. We never talk about art.
Mm. Well, music is
So
another one of my interests. Is I have a guitar that I'm trying to learn how to play right now,
nice, nice,
and
nice.
I want
You
to
sing
move
too.
up to like a bass. Well, yeah, I have a guitar. I learned a little bit about the piano when I was back in school because I used to go to office hours for music all the time, and I
Yeah.
just played the guitar, played the keyboard, and he had a microphone, so
Seems
I
like you
just
have a
do a very silly form of karaoke. It was very fun.
okay. Seems like you have
But
an
yeah,
interest in
I
a
like
lot of
the
different things.
guitar though. I yeah, that's why I was telling Miss Stewart because she was like, "Oh, you're holding out on me." And I was like, "Yeah, basically, it's just I do so many other things that I can't just like say, oh, I just do this or I just do
Hmm.
that." So like the podcast was a way for me to just add on to that arsenal of stuff that I do, another creative
Nice.
path for me to do because I already do other creative stuff.
Right. And it's a
Just wanted
platform
to
for you
try
to talk
another
about those
creative thing,
things. It's definitely a good platform for you to talk and discuss those things. That's good. That's good,
which is the
Angelica. I'm
fun
glad.
part.
I'm glad that you have the confidence to trying to pursue the things that you're interested in. And what about you, Kai? I know
That's
you
the only
from
part of my confidence, though.
right. What about you, Kai? I know you from basketball world, and you came a long way in that, like from the beginning to how you ended the season and the growth that you had. I wish I could have been work with you hand in hand more, but due to COVID, that was impossible. But what about you?
It's nothing
Really?
much for me. Some like ideas I'm planning like to like try out is like create like another YouTube channel like for gaming or like soon to be like probably like basketball videos as well. And because depending on how COVID is and like how I guess sports is, like I want to get
Right.
like scouted. But if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna like try to get scouted through YouTube and online. So
Hmm.
that's what I plan on doing, or I just plan like recording like video games or or you're like streaming it on Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah, I'm hearing that Twitch is very lucrative.
Yep.
It can be very lucrative, so that's good. And as far as sports, there's a lot of outlets in sports. There's a lot of professions in sports that you could take up or be work on and do your research. Could be a commentator, you could be an analyst, you could be physical therapy, you could, anything in sports.
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
was
but you
thinking,
you came a long way.
yeah, I feel like I put a lot of hours into working out for basketball and also like the
Hmm.
track and stuff. So
Nice, nice, man, nice. Okay,
I was also
and then
thinking,
you did have interest in fashion that you let us know I think a couple weeks ago, right?
yeah, I was thinking about once we get like to a certain point on the podcast, I was thinking trying to like drop merch.
Nice,
And then
nice. Do you guys have a logo? You have a logo yet?
logo, we're still like kind of developing on that. Just doing like sketches.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
then
Nice.
also like for fashion, it's not gonna be podcast related, but um, I'm like might try out to like do like athletic wear as well, or just like a regular clothing brand.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Well, now I mean, y'all can ask me any questions, man. Let's get to the interview side of it now.
All right, would you like to like tell a guest like how you started your own business?
Um, I always been like a kid that want to have money. Like I wanted to have money and help out my peers and my younger siblings. And I just felt I was just raised that way. Like my grandmother always brought me around her job. I used to work with her. She always used to teach me a lot of different things as far as how to do things like if there's laundry, cleaning, and just making money. Like some way, just having that foundation to go out there and provide for myself. So as soon as I got older, I started realizing that I don't want to work for nobody. I want to work for myself, and I want to employ other people and encourage other people to do the same. So I've been trying to find a name for my business, and I finally found it. I found it, and I just started putting things together from the business structure to the promotion. I'm still doing the promotion. That's why I haven't put so much things out yet because I'm trying to get my business structure right and get all the merchandise and the materials and the machines that I need to start going to get going. And yeah, that's about it. I started to research different ways to start a business and how I could get my certificate and my license and stuff like that. And I went about that and I did that. So it's time to continue to put in the work and perfect my craft and put the best product and material out there as possible.
And how did you come
Hmm.
up with the name Ismade?
Huh?
How did you come up with your business name Ismade?
Um, man, that was that was a long process, man, because I used to stay up sleepless nights just thinking about a name like that's like original and that's gonna fit what I'm trying to do. And I'll write down different names and scratch out like, oh no, this don't sound good or that don't sound good. So one day I just woke up and I just looked over on my dresser and my grandmother, her picture is there. So I looked at my grandmother picture and then the name just came up to me. It's basically her name in backwards. So that's how I came up with the name. Yeah, it's my grandmother's name in backwards and the year she was born.
Oh,
So
that's
I had
cute.
to file it in my city, in my state, and trademark it and stuff like that. So yeah,
It's trademark too. Damn, so
yeah,
professional.
trademark and Trademark is a lot of money too. Just to let you guys know that
How
there's a
expensive
lot
is
of
it?
money and a lot of process. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And then there's certain
Mm.
things you got to trademark, like especially a name. You definitely want to trade the name. But say you got a logo now, you got to trade the logo separate. And like if you got like a saying, like say you guys have a podcast and you have like a catchphrase and you want to trademark that, you could trademark that also. And it's just a lot going into it, but you take your time and you're gonna reach the way how you want to reach, the level that you want to reach at.
So that's basically just like
Mm.
copyrighting your name, right? So nobody could take it.
Right. Basically, yeah, nobody can take it.
Did you
You
like
just sue
check
them.
around the internet to see if other people had that name? Because I know some people do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Once you filing as your business name, they automatically do a search in your state, right?
Mm.
So once you file for certificate and license, they do a search for your state, and if anybody has that name, you cannot use it. But when you're doing the
Mm.
trademark now, when you're trademarking a name, that's a worldwide search. So
Oh.
yeah, that's totally different. That's like it's more detailed, and people say it's better for you to get a lawyer to deal with that. But I didn't get a lawyer. I just did as much research as I can, and I just worked myself through it. I just walked myself through the whole process. It was hard, but I did it.
So like, how long did that process take?
The process to get my license and certificate for the name for my business is it took about, I would say, 30 days. About 30 days. Or probably a little bit more than that. From I say 30 to 40 days due to COVID. It took a little longer.
I thought it was gonna be like a month, like 2 months.
But
Yeah.
the trademark now, the trademark is still in process. The trademark takes up to a year. Yeah, but it's
Oh.
due to the fact that I filed and it's in process. Nobody cannot take it. It's still clarified as trademark because it's in process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes about 6 months to a year to finalize.
So like right now, you're still waiting for it,
Yeah, right now I'm waiting
or
for it to be finalized and to get back all my paperwork.
okay.
Yeah, but it should be finalized soon because the 6 months mark is about to come up. So
Mm.
And what
Damn,
about
that's a
the
lot of work.
yep. Say that again, Kai.
like what made you like do a business in beauty?
Um, I have a daughter. That's number one, and I wanted to encourage her to be part of it and to have her own thing. So she's basically in charge of. She's a owner, part owner, and the beauty for kids and the clothes for kids. So that's kind of what
Mm.
encouraged me to do that part, the beauty part. And beauty is that's the thing. Like a lot of girls is into beauty. A lot of girls is into beauty. I don't think you could go wrong with that field, cosmetic field. So my daughter, we started with lip gloss and nail polish and stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to just go further and further.
All right.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Uh,
Angelica, you have any questions for me?
No, I don't have any questions. I didn't know we were doing an interview. I
I mean,
think most of Kai's
Off the
questions are
fly.
gonna just be the same one.
We can have questions off the fly.
like, have you invested
Hmm.
like in stocks or something close to it?
Oh, stocks, you said?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I've been into stocks for the last couple of years, but more this year than any other year because I'm home and everything is just kind of up and down. The stocks is very up and down, and I'm very into stocks and trades. That's a big part of what I'm doing right now as well, to try to have as much income, passive income coming in as possible. Yeah, so I feel like trades and stocks, if you really do your research and study and know what you're doing, it could be very lucrative for you in the long run.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Yeah.
like I'm waiting to like till I'm 18 so I could like open my own account for stocks. So I'm just planning to like take in like all the knowledge about stocks right now, and then once I'm 18, like I'll be good when I'm investing.
Right. You were you there when we had the speaker last 2 weeks ago, the guy
Yeah,
that was talking about it?
yeah.
Yeah, so basically your parent could open up some type of account for you, which you will be able to practice like with fake money. It won't be like official, but you could practice for the meantime until you're able to do it on your own, which is when you turn 18. So you could look into that. They have accounts that your parents could control and have you practice on.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a lot of different things.
I so like have you went to college? Like, what do you think about people like taking like a college route to do stuff? Like, that's what I
I
would.
mean, college is important. College is. I went to community college. I wasn't the big college person after high school. I actually wanted to pursue basketball on a professional level, but due to some circumstances, I had my daughter at 19 too, which was rough. But I was very mature at a young age, so I took on the responsibility as it came, and kind of shifted my what I really wanted to do. But I went to community college, studied business and technology, and yeah. What was the question again? I kind of got lost in the question.
Like,
If college is a good path to take.
Oh yeah, college definitely is a good path. I wouldn't say nothing bad about college or not say it's not nothing good. It's a good path. It's just not for everybody. You have to know what you really want and what your plan is. It's okay to go to college and don't have no clue, because a lot of people go to college and they got to switch majors. That happens all the time. But yeah, you could benefit from college for sure. But there's also a lot of successful people out there that didn't go to college. I feel like me personally, I feel like Google, YouTube, all of these outlets out here to get information, that's my college right now. But for you guys, I would encourage y'all to go to college. But if not, just know what you want to do and work hard for it and stick to your plan. And it's gonna take a lot of hard work. Nothing is gonna happen overnight. So we living in this time where we want things to happen overnight. That's just not true. That's not how it works.
I
Just
mean,
like just like we just like we take the time and effort to go on social media. We wake up in the morning, we gotta check our phones, Facebook, Instagram, what's going on. We could use that same time to educate ourselves and go for what we would truly want in life. So we tend to get distracted by all of these other things that's going on in the world. We need to just, like I said, stick to what you want, focus, and work hard towards that, and you'll be fine.
so like, how should I say this? Like, so basically, like, how is like your college life? Like, did you go to any parties or anything?
Nah, I didn't go to no parties. Honestly, I didn't go to no parties in college. Not in college. High school, not in college. Because I mean, the college I went to, LaGuardia. it was a very diverse college. And like I said, I had my daughter at 19, so I have responsibilities. And if I wasn't trying to provide for my daughter or get an education, I was just, home spending time with her. So I didn't really have time to play. Those days was kind of over a little bit at that point. At that point,
Alright.
if you're gonna party, I suggest you prioritize your education and academics, like primarily. Like that should be your focus, and have a balance. I mean, nothing wrong with partying, but have a balance and don't let the temptation or any negative energy distract you from your common goal, and that's academics and success.
I'm not even a party person. I'd rather stay in at home.
Right.
And, for all those viewers out there, you heard it right here. So, I mean,
Responsible man, which is good.
what?
This is good, Angelica. What are you staring
Yeah,
at?
it's good to be responsible.
Yeah.
Even if you did like go party or something, you still took the time. Especially like right now, you're telling us to just be careful because
Yep.
it's, it's not everything about partying.
Nope.
Because I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure
everything.
other people would be like, "Well, I had like an interesting college life or something." You set it straight. You was home taking care of your daughter, which is great.
Yes, I was. I was. Yeah.
Do you think like there's any difference between like a community college and like a 4 year? Because from what I hear, like people is like usually people are like talking down community college like it's not really that great.
Um, I have opinion, but I didn't experience a 4 year college, so I can't really talk about a 4 year college. But as far as what I know, in my opinion, I feel like probably the 4 year colleges have more resources. I would say more resources, and if you're in a certain field, like say um basketball, which you played now in high school, right? Probably you will get you have a better chance. You have better looks at you if you went to a 4 year college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It depends on your field, and you know what I mean. Probably community college they're good for what you're trying to do, but if you want to expand, of course, I would suggest you go to a 4 year. But community college will work fine. Depends on how far you want to go in your education or your field major and stuff like that.
yeah, but I've been looking into it for like sports. I feel like instead just going to college if I can, like try to get myself like recruited like on the overseas team or a G League team.
Right. That's another option. Overseas is another option. Right now, I think from last year they're about to open up high school kids coming from high school to the NBA again. That's about to happen and next year. I think next year, either 2022 or 2023, high school students will be eligible to come straight from high school to the NBA again. That's one thing. And overseas, yeah, that's always an option, man. That's always an option. If you could deal with the language barrier and the environment change and stuff like that. If you could adapt, why not? I mean, that's still an option to take care of your family. You're getting paid. Unlike the NCAA, they're not paying as of right now. They're not paying their athletes, but that's in talks. That should be changing soon too,
I heard that like
because
some
you know,
places they changed that.
huh?
I heard like in some states like they changed that rule.
Yeah, they've been talking about it because to me it's just not fair. Just not fair because they're making money off of the athletes in college, but the athletes is not benefiting from it. Athletes' families is not benefit from it. So to me, that doesn't make any sense. That's why so much American, especially African American athletes, have to go overseas because their parents, their families living in these neighborhoods, these that's not well developed, and they don't have no source, no resources, and no income coming in to be able to survive and live. So athletes have to go overseas where they can make money, provide for their family. So that shouldn't be the case, especially we in America. You know what I mean? America is supposed to be the powerful country, the most powerful country, so they say, but we're not closing the gap. We're not closing the gap, especially in these neighborhoods. We're not closing the gap. We're not providing the resources and the opportunity for African Americans and minorities to be successful. We
Yeah,
should be our own resources. That's what I'm saying, right? We should be our own resources. We shouldn't have to go to a foreign country to provide for our family.
I was
You should go to Yukon. We should be able to we work out butt off in high school, whether we are a student athlete, work out butt off in the classroom and on the court, and we get an opportunity to go to one of those big universities for a scholarship, we should be able to get paid. If they're going to benefit from us, we should be able to get paid. That's all I got to say.
also reminded me. I also had like an idea, but like I haven't really thought about it that much. I was thinking like kind of like having like a farm and like growing my own like food and plants.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
yeah. That's how
That's
I
good.
feel about
Natural.
living out here in New Jersey.
I
We
don't
have
know if you're gonna be
yards
able
and
to do that
stuff.
in New York though, Kai.
Yeah, I know. That's what I like. Just like
You can
find
if
some
you
other
have like a
state.
patio.
Yeah,
No,
you
but I'm
probably gonna have
talking
to
like
go
a
to the
big
south.
farm though. Like
He wants a big farm, like yeah. You're gonna have to go to the south,
Oh,
Kai.
mm,
That's the next lucrative thing too. I know it's lucrative in like the islands for sure. You
oh,
guys are from the islands?
I'm not
I
from
have
there.
family that live
Yeah,
there.
You got like a background?
yeah.
Yeah.
Where your background is from? The family's from Angela.
Oh, just Haiti and Guyana.
Anything again?
So
You? Right?
Jamaica.
they just chill. What
Okay.
the heck?
Nice.
And
It's
that
very fun to like garden and stuff.
go ahead.
I like a little. It's very fun to garden. When I went to Africa and stuff to see family there, it was very fun. And like they have all the animals there. You see people that are planting. We have like mango trees, coconut trees. It was so much fun. And then you get your hands dirty. You have to tend to animals and stuff. I feel
Yeah,
like we need that in America because like we get most of our food from either like down south or just in other countries.
yeah, and it's contaminated. Fortunately, it's contaminated. We're eating contaminated food.
Yeah, that was like so much fun.
We don't get the
We wouldn't
natural
have to like
from
use
Africa and
workers.
like Jamaica and Haiti and those countries. Those countries have natural resources, natural food.
That's so
That's why when
fun.
you go to those places, the food is much better. Like if you go to a
Yes,
KFC in
yes.
the islands or Africa or somewhere, you could tell the difference. It's much better.
That's the only time KFC is good.
Yeah, that's what I heard from my
So,
family too.
The only time KFC is good.
Kyle, you want to say something? I feel like you holding back a question. What do you want to
I
say?
don't
Uh,
know.
no, I was just saying like that's the same thing with my family that they told me like the food in other countries is like better than like fast food here,
Yeah, it's true.
and that's
My experience. Yeah.
made me like remember. I already said it like a podcast that I recorded before that's soon like about to drop. But what you
Hmm.
call it? I was thinking about like, when I have enough money, or if I get that amount of money, I'm thinking about buying like an island, a private island.
Ooh,
Hmm.
damn, those are expensive.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a big move, Kai.
uh,
It's a big move.
but for right now,
And
just trying to set the groundwork.
yeah, it's all about the groundwork. I mean, all about the groundwork, man. You gotta just stay on that course. Stay on that course. Keep doing your research. Keep studying. Keep working hard, and you should be fine. Any
That's
other
a very
topics you guys
interesting
want to discuss?
thing. Mm, got any more questions, guy?
I ran out.
Yeah, I know you have more questions, Kai. Come
Well, this
on. And hopefully we could do a
is
part two where
interesting.
where I'm actually like showing you guys what I do on a daily basis. Like whether showing you how to make the lip gloss, Angelica, and like
Show me
the
how to make lip
cosmetic
gloss.
things. Yeah,
Oh,
I know how to make lip gloss. I told you, I have a daughter, and of
I know
course,
that. It's just why do you want
that's
to
kind
show
of
me the
it's
lip
weird.
gloss?
Why would I want to show
It's
you?
only
Why not?
yeah.
Why not?
I've seen so many people make lip gloss. It's just
Like, on YouTube, on YouTube.
on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They literally when I went up to the pop-up shop they were selling it too. So it was
Hmm.
like it was not only just art things, it was like anything was there.
Everything and
Which was
everything. Yeah.
interesting. I had fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
People
was
might
thinking
think like,
about doing
oh,
that with my dad. My dad supported me.
hmm, people be like, oh, I don't want to
My
do that.
dad
Everybody
supported
else is
me in
doing that, but
anything.
you can't have that mentality. You can't think about what everybody else is doing. You have to just do what you want to do and do it to the best of your ability, and try your best to be the difference, stand out. You know,
Mm. Yeah.
understand, Kai? Like everybody doing podcasts, but that doesn't mean you can't do it and stand out in your own unique way. I mean, that's why I've
We're
been trying
having
to
fun.
encourage you guys. I encourage you guys to be motivated, like motivate you guys and push you guys to complete and do this podcast thing because if we do get back in the building, this is something that I would like to pitch to the admin and Miss Jonathan, how awesome you guys is and how motivated you guys is to do this podcast. Maybe we could have a lunchroom session. Like instead of some people going to advisory, they could go sit down with you guys for a session of a podcast.
Yeah, that'll be
How
cool.
would that
Mhm,
sound?
that'd be cool.
Have a
That'd be
room
very
for you
cool.
guys with mics set up and a whole little podcast environment. How that sound?
Sounds good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
The last time I went to Atlantic Mall when I was in New York, I showed them a mic that I saw when I went to Guitar Center. It reminded me what you said about showing us that type of stuff.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you guys is what juniors,
Hmm.
and damn, we have one more year with you guys. So hopefully we get back in the building your senior year. Hopefully they give you guys back your senior year. I'm hoping and praying that you guys are the
Please.
lucky cohort to get
Uh,
you guys senior year back, so we could finish with a bang. Right, Kai? You was just
Yeah.
getting started with the basketball.
Yeah,
You was just getting started.
I was hoping for a season this year, but
And I was just getting started too. I wanted to really work with you guys because I felt like I had a lot to offer when it comes to that basketball. I've been playing basketball my whole life. I've been playing it, watching it, And I feel like I have a great IQ, and that's what I was trying to do. So
Once I
hopefully we can
recover,
get.
stop doing therapy, I'm gonna try and get back on the court someday. So I'm excited for
You're
that.
injured.
Yeah, I had
You're
sprained
on
my ankle.
DMP.
Huh?
Oh man, you got a DMP, huh?
But it's almost over soon.
Yeah, man.
Like end of February or like start of March, I should be like back working out.
Hmm. And as Angelica, weren't you part of some type of a program, or were you part of some type of team during school?
Mm, I was gonna join the volleyball team,
Not necessarily sports. I'm
but
talking about like.
yeah, that kind of didn't work out.
No, I'm not really talking about sports. Like, weren't you
Mm,
part of some
I didn't join
team? I see
anything.
nothing. I thought you was in like a council, student council team or one of those teams. I saw your picture. If I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm not in
No.
like student council or anything. Like a team that I'm in, I do boxing. I was in a boxing thing, and then I'm in
Oh,
NHS right
Mr.
now.
Gross.
But that's really it.
Oh, NSS. You wasn't in
Yeah,
NSS before.
no, you can
You
only
wasn't in that.
join NHS if you're a junior. So this is my
Right,
first
right,
time,
right. Yeah,
first
right,
time
right,
being
right.
in it.
Okay, okay.
I think you're
Well,
confusing me with somebody else.
yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I am because I used to see you in the hallway all the time. Angelica, go back to class. Mr. Gordon, every day. Go back to
No, you
class,
always
Angelica.
bullying me.
Go back to
It's
class.
always me.
You come
It's
with
not
it.
my
She
fault.
comes,
Class is boring.
guys. She comes and she want to talk about music, Tyler the Creator, and he's dope. And I said he's
Cause
weird.
you
And
always come after me about my sweater. I can talk
not
about
just
other
me.
artists. You just come after that one.
You say you love Tyler Creator. So I said okay. And remember, you came to
Yeah, he's a good
school
artist.
with a shirt on, a Tyler Creator shirt. I'm like, yo, you
Yeah,
gonna
that's
take
what
that
I'm
off and put on
saying.
a uniform?
That's what I'm saying. You came after me for my sweater. Which, okay, it's against school rules to have a hoodie on. I get that. But it's cold in this building. Especially, it was like winter time. Like it's around this time. It was cold. Anyways,
Hmm.
we're not back in the building yet. If we go back
Yeah.
to the building, then you can bully me about it.
No,
Not right
I'm not a
now.
bully. I'm not a bully, and I don't think we're gonna enforce uniforms when we get back in the building.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I think your hoodie will be okay. You don't have to worry about
Nice.
that.
Finally.
Do you think it's even possible that
You
we'll
don't
go
believe
back?
it, Kai?
Huh?
You say you don't believe it?
No, I'm just like saying finally that we could just wear our hoodies without like being marked up.
Yeah, but you guys don't understand. Like, you think you go to a job that's require a uniform and wear whatever you want to wear?
Okay, but that's a job where you gotta like
Nah,
you
it's
get
no difference.
money.
It is no difference. No
This
difference.
school is
See,
annoying.
the key thing you
This
said
school
is
is
money.
annoying.
It's not about money. It's all about you being disciplined and professional. That's what it's about. So if you could be disciplined and professional in school, you should be fine when you get older and have a successful job, a career.
I mean,
So you can't go in your job and say, I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear this. I don't feel like wearing my. The boss is gonna look at you like you're crazy.
I
This is
mean,
why
And
I
you
don't
go
want
to
to
court.
work
Can you go to court?
somewhere else.
Kai, can you go on the court without your jersey? What the ref gonna say to you?
he's gonna say you need a jersey.
Exactly. You're gonna say you need a jersey. Anything you do, you gotta be professional. That's how it works, man. If you want to be successful,
Oh,
ref gonna look at you and say, "Yo,
okay.
you need a jersey. or he gonna say tuck in your shirt, tuck in your jersey, right? Your jersey's out, he gonna tell you tuck it in. But
Uh,
yeah,
I
but
don't know. I don't see school that way.
well, I do. I see life that way. You have to see life, not only school, just life in general.
Mm.
Yeah, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, it goes a long way. Trust me. And I'm happy to be part of you guys' podcast today, even though it was last minute, even though Kai didn't, but it's been great.
yep,
Hopefully, we can have a part two.
for sure.
I
Kai,
hope
just
we will.
we can have a
We
part
need your
two.
wisdom.
It could be, better than before.
All right, so
All right,
thank
Kai?
you. Yep, thank you for coming out, Mr. Gordon. We appreciate you. And this was the end of the podcast. Thank you for everyone for listening. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well, and also hit the like button. And that's the end.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye,
having me, Kai.
everybody.
Thanks for having me, Angelica and